Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is Twit.
Bandwidth for the Daily Gizwiz is provided by AOL Music and Spinner.com, where you can get free MP3s, exclusive interviews, and more. It's time for the Daily Gizwiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1011 for Monday, January 25th, 2010. The Western Digital My DVR Expander. And now, get ready for Dick. It's time to begin a brand new week, a brand new day, but the same old Daily Gizwiz. I don't care what the song says. It's a brand new week and a brand new day and a brand new Daily Gizwiz. It's a brand new week and a brand new day and a brand new Daily Gizwiz.
The worse your life,
And a brand new week and a brand new day, the better we sound. It makes its own gravy.
the worse your life,
And a brand new day and a brand new day, the better we sound.
the worse your life.
The better we sound. Wow. That jingle just gets worse every week.
Worse?
Hello, Dick. Well, that's good, because the worse it sounds, the better we sound.
Something like that.
Does it not
yeah.
work that way?
It does now. Whatever you say, it's how it works.
Whatever you say, Leo. Just call me Conan. What do you think? You've worked at TV for many years, even worked in late-night television.
Yeah, well, you know.
The guys at ABC must just be chortling at this.
I get, but no matter what, it looks like, I mean, even if Conan walks, I believe he's leaving with $30 to $40 million.
Yeah, you can't feel sorry for the guy.
No. You know, evidently he feels strongly about this, because if it were me and someone said, well, you can still have your show, you're just going to do it 30 minutes later, I'd probably say, oh, okay.
We do that all the time. I've done that to you twice. I would be, if you said, Leo, it's very important that the Gizwiz be recorded on Tuesdays at 1:30, not 2. I'm walking. I would say, here's your $30 million. We'll see you, Dick.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? Maybe I'll do that.
Oh.
I'll take the $30 million.
Oh. Wait a minute. Did I say $30 million? Here's your 30 cents. Take it and be happy.
I think someone in the chat room must be recording this. I think there's a legal basis here.
But that kind of underscores
like
it, doesn't
Bill
it?
Gaines, who said he'd pay me anything and I never held him to it, I will not hold you to it.
But that underscores the whole issue, which is, and now I understand, and you know, by the way, we're recording this the day this is all supposed to be resolved on the 19th. I know you're going to hear this show the following week, so by now you'll already know about all of that. But both Jay Leno last night and Conan have said in both cases, it's not me I care about, it's my staff. And speaking as high-powered, high-priced talent, that's what we always say, but it's not about the staff, it's about us.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, my staff. Leno last night said, I employ 175 people. It's them I care about. Them. But you got to think there's a little bit of ego involved here.
I would think. I'm sort of surprised you didn't put your hat in the ring to do the a late night show.
In a million years. I got an email the other day from a guy who said, I'm a talent scout for a major television network. They're doing a new game show, and they're interested in auditioning you as a host. It's good because it's going to have a technology angle. And I didn't even respond. Yeah. It's like, I don't want that job. I certainly don't want to audition. Maybe if they offered me the job and it was like $50 million a year, but that's not what we're talking about here.
No, you don't want to go back into anything where you have people telling you what to do. I want
to let Dane and Lisa tell me what to do. People I know and trust. Not these strangers.
And what's good about that is that they're afraid to tell you what to do, so you have it made.
No, they're not.
Oh, they're not. Oh, okay.
Oh, no, they're not. You know, it's true. I built this edifice around me. I think this happens in any business, where initially you create it because you want control, you want the joy of it. It's your own thing. It's my own thing. But if it becomes more than just a personal, business, a freelance thing, if it starts to become an actual business, then even if you don't take investors, you hire staff, you hire professional managers, and all of a sudden it's run exactly the same way as the place you got out of. Even though I'm the titular head here, I am not wearing the pants.
Well, that's always been your problem.
That's right. I mean,
which is why they had to make the desk a foot higher.
That's right. You notice you
when
never
you used to
see
bounce on that ball every once in a while. It was peaky. Yeah.
Well, that's why we'll never have a kilt day on Twit. I don't think that's a good idea. Remember Patrick Norton on the Screensavers? He would occasionally wear it made him more manly because he called it a Utila kilt. I always called it his. Is that you wearing your Utila skirt today?
Oh, I see.
Said, no, it's a kilt. Oh, yeah, right. And I guess you know how you know the difference. With a kilt, it's nothing. It's between you and your kilt. Nothing comes between you and your kilt.
Oh, okay.
And a skirt, there might be other additional petticoats involved. But one night, the management, again, this is a perfect example of network television management, said, we don't want to do the kilt anymore. They told him not to wear the kilt. They said, that's it. So we had one last night that we could wear a kilt, and everybody, in a show of support for Patrick, wore a kilt. And Patrick explained to me, he said, you wear a kilt, you can't wear boxers or briefs.
Okay.
So there's something freeing about doing a national television show with no underwear. But it's also terrifying if it's a live national television show with no underwear. You're walking the line.
Yeah. Especially if you're doing aerobics.
Well, okay. So
and the handstand.
The kilt is pleated.
Right.
And I thought, it'll be fun. I'm wearing a skirt. I will spin. But what I didn't realize is that the pleats are really effectively designed like turbines.
Ailerons.
Yeah. And they catch the wind, and the skirt the kilt just goes, whoo, right up to your head. I mean, immediately. There's no like slow lifting. It goes, whoop. It's like made. It's like they designed it so that if you spin, the skirt goes, whoop, right over your head.
And you did this?
So I spun, and I feel the skirt going. And I know what's coming because there's nothing between me and my Calvins. So I don't know how we avoided a major fine from the FCC. I pulled a Dick Van Dyke. I stopped, dropped, and rolled. I just boom. I hit the ground immediately.
That is so funny.
And I think that I got out of the camera line was what saved me. Very, very precarious. That's perhaps the most risky thing that we ever did on the.
Unbelievable. But why did they tell him not to do it? Just because they felt.
Oh, who knows? They told me,
executives
have to do their little thing. I always liked this. Was kind of our trademark. We had a refrigerator on the set. Because it was supposed to be kind of like a garage, and we had a camouflaged painted refrigerator. And we would do a book pick, so we'd keep the book in there. And we had dry ice, so it'd be smoking. Once Chris Perillo was in there, because he's kind of small. We open the refrigerator, he's all curled up in there, and he goes, "Oh, I was taking a nap," and he runs. So it was a little set piece. It was a wonderful set piece. At one point, management said, "Yeah, we're going to lose the refrigerator." I was like, "What?" For just because it's to assert their creativity or something. I don't know.
Wow. So
we auctioned it off for charity. On eBay.
That's a good idea. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, we raised some money for that. But so they just one day they said no Hawaiian shirts. The next day they said Hawaiian shirts. I remember when we were designing the set, I said I want it to be like a garage because that's where Silicon Valley began in the garage set. And they said, no garage sets. Whatever we do, we'll contemplate any idea except a garage set. 3 months later, it's a garage set. So That's why I decided not to work in nightly television. So you could offer me a game show. And I know you guys had a lot of fun on the match game, but I don't think that anybody has that much fun anymore. I think they passed a law.
No, I don't think so either. No, because they grind them out, and you have, executives, like you said, saying, do this, do that, make them funny and make them dirty.
So now if I wanted to spin in my kilt, I could.
I think you'd have a Spin the Kilt podcast.
Look at this. This is the Kilt show.
Tragedy, Douglas Rushkoff. Plus, use Google and touch graph technology
That's Martin
to create
Sargent.
a visual graph of results. And should a man be allowed to wear a kilt on national television? Live from the Tech TV studios in San Francisco, it's the Screensaver.
We were all wearing kilts in this episode.
Oh, that's
and
right.
there I am in my kilt.
Oh, yeah.
And you could see the pleats.
Is it okay if we're wearing kilts? You guys mind?
They're all wearing kilts.
Oh,
Yeah, it sounds
my
good.
goodness.
There's one guy who shouldn't wear a kilt. Now, Morgan looked good. She's wearing a mini kilt.
Darcy, do you mind if we... What about the guy...
She's wearing a kilt, but
the hip hugger kilt.
cameraman's in a kilt.
All the camera guys are wearing kilts? This is really...
So they were all in kilts on this show.
Reporter, are those pants you're wearing? Are you a weirdo? The reason we're doing this.
All right, so let me see it because this is on YouTube. I think the moment is here
There was a whole...
where I spin in the kilt, and they cut away. They cut away very.
They cut away.
They cut away.
Now I know why girls cross their legs. There was a...
Yeah. So just there. That's proof. Video proof exists.
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently, if I go to 7:20 in on this show, that's when, in fact, the kilt episode happens.
The kilt hits the ceiling.
The kilt, yes, the kilt heads for the lights, heads for the attic.
Can you have a friend that you haven't flesh met? Yes.
This was we used to have
no.
polls. This is
Now,
a poll
Pumpkin Waggles
question.
is still out on whether flesh met is one word or two.
Okay, yeah, I think this is where I
Okay,
spin.
according to the OED,
Oh dear.
the word
Oh,
can
I'm
be
starting to
phrased
dance.
5
Don't
times
dance,
before
Leo.
you
Oh, do not.
Don't go
No.
anywhere, because if you do, you'll miss. Oh, who knows? But after the break, quick camp
I'm
and
dancing.
more kilts. All that when the Screensaver
Fortunately.
continues.
Oh no, don't spin.
Leo, don't
No.
jump. Do not
Don't jump. He told me. See, he was warning me. Oh!
Oh, there you go.
Okay. It started to go right up. It rose right up on me. Well, as usual, the Monday episode is half an hour long, and we haven't even done a gadget yet. Hello, Dick. How are you?
Hey, Leo, how you doing?
Good to see you. What's up?
Same. Well, you know what we're going to do is you can do the gadget I had planned, or minutes ago,
Yes. Something
UPS?
arrived?
UPS dropped off a box with the initials DW.
DW.
No, I'm sorry, WD. Now, it could be my friends at Walt Disney.
Western Disney. Western Doodah.
Western Doodah. There's also another company with WD, but you're halfway there. Western
Dinkum.
company.
Western Dingo. Western Digital.
Yes. Is that the chat room helping, or did you come up with it yourself?
No, I came up with that.
Okay, so what do you want? The gadget I planned or the WD box?
This is like, well, let's make a deal.
Yeah, it
This
is.
is so
It
dis-
is.
so is Howie Mandel going to come out here and
Wait a second, I'll show you the box. You can hang on.
Oh, I don't know, Dick. Should I take the box or
Yes.
should I go what's behind the door? Oh, it's a big box.
Big. That's why I kind of like it. Or what I originally planned.
All right, everybody in the chat room is saying, take the box.
Mystery box.
Mystery box.
WD.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's our Mystery Gadget Monday. We should do that. Mystery Gadget Monday.
Mystery Gadget Monday. All right, I'm
Yes.
taking out my OpenX, which is the device that can cut through layers and
So
layers
exciting.
of, wow.
No human eye has ever beheld the contents of this box. This has never before been seen.
Well, probably the person who packed it was human, but you never can tell in this day and age. Okay. Oh, lots of brown tape.
Oh, that's good. They don't do styrofoam peanuts. That's good.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh, I believe it's I can tell you why they sent me. Oh, boy.
I'm so excited.
Okay. Okay. This is a new version. It's my DV expander.
My
We did
DVR
a show about
expander.
this a long time ago.
So the idea is you would hook this up to your DVR.
Exactly. Now, the reason I sent to me is a little gift because I did a report for them. The My DVR that came out might be 2 years ago on Time Warner, your cable box would say you have attached an additional memory box. Should we use it?
Oh.
And you would click yes, but it would not use it. And they worked with Time Warner for almost 2 years to try and get them to upgrade their software. And about 2 months ago, Time Warner did. And I called them up and I said, you can now rest assured that your box now officially works with Time Warner, at least in Manhattan. And they said, well, it's so funny that you called because we're going to send you something we just came out with, so look for a package. But Leo, this is 1 terabyte of memory.
Wow.
You can add 600 hours
Wow. That's
to
great.
DVR or 120 HD hours of additional taping. And the other box, when Time Warner finally redid the software, I unplugged it and plugged it back in. My DVR box was 92% full. I plugged in my DVR expander and the screen blanked for a second and came back and said, your DVR is now 22% full.
Wow.
So it did recognize the memory.
See, that's
Now,
my concern is it, how would it, I mean, would it really recognize that or not?
It did. Now, there are a couple things about these boxes that I've learned from talking to them and using them. If you unplug it from the DVR box that you recorded on, it will not work on any other DVR box. It's sort of the digital rights management things where what you record on this box has to be played back through the box that it was attached to. I'm just trying to see here if there's even a price. You want to give a quick look, Leo, to see if 1 terabyte?
Sure. I have access to the Google. So it's the Western Digital My DVR.
It's called My DVR Expander.
And it's
DVR Expander. 1 terabyte.
1 TB, which is pretty big.
TB.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's hard to believe. That's shocking.
Is it wildly expensive?
How much would you be willing to pay for that? This is remarkable. I'm stunned.
Is it?
I'm not going to tell you. Is it just
Is it $299?
No.
More or less?
Less. $129
Are you
for a
kidding me?
terabyte. $90 for half a terabyte. That's stunning. That's an amazing. That just shows you how the prices have dropped on this stuff.
Holy!
That's unbelievable. So it looks like looks like a My Book.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it looks probably it's going to from the picture on the box, it looks exactly like the one I have, which I think might have been.
Now they have different kinds. They have a USB version and an eSATA version. So it depends on, I would guess.
Okay, now I have a Scientific Atlanta box, and it
So
uses
that's going to be US. Oh, it uses SATA.
eSATA.
Oh, see, that's much faster, much better. So if you've got an eSATA connector, that's definitely what you'd want to have on that. Yeah, on Amazon,
And it's
$129.
how much is it?
$129 on Amazon. List is $159. It's still very reasonable. That's an amazing cost. That just blows my mind.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
You know, Time Warner, they came up with this new software that it works perfectly with.
See, that would be my concern. You'd want to make sure that it would work with your device. You want to make sure you buy it from somebody
and also
you can return it from.
check Weston's Digital's website because they probably say, I know that they said it would work with Scientific Atlanta. Let me look at my box.
They say on the Amazon reviews, it's the only one that works with TiVo, and your warranty is still in effect because you don't open it up. So it does work with a TiVo.
It works at the Scientific Atlanta 8300 HD, And prior to this, I had just the 8300.
Wow,
but
that's
it is
really
working
cool.
with my
But you should
HD
check to make sure it will work with the box that you're using.
that you have.
Yeah.
And
So you just plug it in
with
and it just works.
You just plug it. You plug it in, and instantly the screen says, "This box has discovered external memory. Do you want to use this?" And you just hit the yes key, and it starts recording to it. As I said, the downside of the new software is, evidently for some reason, it can only show a page of show description. Like if you went to Turner Classic Movies on the old box, it would be up to 3 pages of information, who was in it and the plot and whatever. The new software only shows the first page, and even though there is more information, because it'll say a spy film takes place in London starring John, and it just ends.
Huh.
Because originally it was continued on the next page, John Wayne, whatever, but the box will only show 1 page of info. So, and also Time Warner yesterday sent me an email saying, we have a new service coming out. We've only selected certain people.
Aren't you
to show
lucky?
To.
How much
if you'll
is it
just
going
answer
to cost?
these few questions,
Yeah.
you'll be given access to these special channels only you know about.
Oh.
So I fill out, it's not a few questions. It's what shows I watch, what channels I watch, how many hours I watch, how much of my time on the internet, yada, on and on. And I click submit, and it says, I'm sorry, too many people already have filled out.
Screw you, Time Warner.
Time Warner. So I'm sure they'll just keep my info.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you get
Why
nothing.
Why didn't they,
Oh, no.
when you click on it, right at the top say,
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry, we already have enough people. But no, they want you to answer all the questions.
Yeah.
So Time Warner, you owe me something, pal.
I think you figured out their evil plan.
Yes, I think I did.
Their evil
Screw
plan
the
to
customer?
screw the customer, yes. Now you know.
STC, I think that's the
STC.
secret. The
Now you,
STC plan.
now you know why cable companies are so universally loathed and hated.
Yeah, I know. It's just really terrible.
They don't care. They don't have to. They're the cable company.
They're the cable.
They don't need to care. Well, I think that's just an amazing price, and it just it kind of reflects the fact that hard drive prices are dropped. You know that the drive they use in there is probably a Caviar Green, that Western Digital low power drive, and those are $84 for a terabyte. I buy the 1.5 terabyte versions at Newegg for $112. For a terabyte, it's kind of mind-boggling.
It is mind-boggling.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember the first time someone said, we're starting to ship terabyte drives. And I said, well, what is that?
Wait till we get to a petabyte and an exabyte.
Is that what's next?
That's what's next. And my hope is the day before I die, I will see a yottabyte.
You know what? I'll make sure that.
Will you? I'll be on my
Yeah.
deathbed.
I'll go, Leo, open your eyes. Leo, put your hand out.
Can't
Put
go
your hand
until.
out.
What is it, Dick? It's a yottabyte. And that'll be it.
That'll be it. Yeah.
That was moving. That could be like a special movie of the week.
I think you could. It was the movie of the very week could be more like it.
Movie of the week in dying. Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
Yottabyte. I love that. I moonwalked during that.
I'm going to read a very short letter, and then I'm going to read something very funny that someone posted on my wall at not MySpace.
Twitter?
At Twitter.
Facebook?
At Facebook, sorry.
One of them?
One of them. Facebook.
Facebook.
Jerry Nielsen writes, didn't you and Leo Laporte
No, never. That wasn't me.
discuss a record-playing turntable
Yes.
that produced its own vinyl blanks on which it recorded a phonograph record from an MP3 file?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love
Could
that.
you please tell me more
Amazing device.
Possibly the make and the model or a link. Yes.
I think we have a link, don't we?
They're still going strong. Digivina. It's DIGA-VINA.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
.com. And, everybody at CES was scoffing. Oh, Digivina. When at CES 2010, Digivina will be a thing of the past. Digivina is just fine. Thank you. DIGI-VINA. Digivina. It takes old plastic bottles. You just drop them in the
Any
funnel.
kind of junk you got lying around.
Any kind of plastic junk. Melts them down, makes them into vinyl records, and then records MP3 files.
Amazing.
Too.
Yeah.
There's the Digivina website.
Prepare to be blown away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So to our folks at Digivina, and they have the Digivina Portable. I think it's down to like 80
By the
pounds
way,
now.
it's green because you hand crank it.
Yeah, exactly. In the new version, it's really
2.0,
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2.0.
Yeah.
Now this is the thing that that Digivina Portable. It's a good-looking unit, isn't it?
It's a great
It was
looking-
downstairs. I don't think you got downstairs at CES, did you?
I missed that one. The giant haul of crap.
They were handing out bottles of water, and then as you passed by on the way after you drank it, you dropped it in the Digivina, and they handed you a
record.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
Sort of
Boy, what a breakthrough that product is.
memento of CES.
Digivina.
This was on my wall at Facebook, and from Jerome, but Jerome says he stole it from a post from Doug Burr, Burr. And I don't know if you heard this, but I like it. During a recent company password audit, the company discovered I was using the following password: Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Huey, Dewey, Louie, Donald, Goofy. When the executive said, "Why do you use such a big password?" I said, "It's your own policy that states it has to be at least 8 characters long." That's funny, isn't it?
Sounds good.
I like it.
I love it.
I like it too.
I like it. So, okay, it's, we didn't get our first hour-long episode, but we worked hard. We tried. We almost got there. But tomorrow, I'm going to have a nice short one.
Oh, okay, good.
Because
and I sent you a letter to read.
Oh, I even have a letter.
Oh, okay. Is it the letter where the man said that I had done such a terrible job and humiliated him?
No.
Are you going to read that?
I will read that one, though, as soon as I find that. That sounds good.
Yeah, okay. It's dated last Tuesday, and it says, "Leo, read this letter." Something like that.
You've humiliated me.
Yes, exactly.
Right. Well, I can't wait.
I know. I figured you would really want to read that with great gusto.
Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we will have our Turn the Table Tuesday. I go to work. Don't forget, by the way, you can go and win to gizwiz.biz. That's Dick's wonderful site, gizwiz.biz. All sorts of stuff here, including Dick's pineapple upside down cake recipe. Very down home. Very down home. The Gizwiz gadgets that he talks about, Gizwiz garbage, and the What the Heck Is It game. The first game of 2010 is underway. Much harder than the last one. This is your chance to win
They'll be getting the May issue.
May issue of Mad Magazine. And let's take a look. There is the, if you scroll down, you'll see the little light purple thingamabob. All you have to do is figure out what that is.
Got it already.
I got it. I gave it away.
Oh, man.
Mail your entry by February 28th. Dick.
When you look at those things.
This is good.
And it says 2010 now.
You fixed that part, too.
Fixed that part.
Brought it right into the
I fixed
new
it
decade.
Good. I fixed it
You fixed it good. Gizwiz.biz. Dick, we will see you tomorrow.
I'll be here.
DAIL. Why? It's the Daily Gizwiz. It's the Daily Gizwiz. It's the Daily Gizwiz.
It makes its own gravy.
Yeah.